I hope that your month of April has been great. My month has been really good. I went to the south of Sweden with my family over Easter, which was so much fun. And unfortunately, I didn't vlog this trip. But if you're interested to see the house that we own and the apartment that we are renting, I did a whole house tour last time we were there over Halloween. So I'm gonna link that in the description box below if you're interested to see that. But yeah, we just stayed there for a whole week. My grandma came to hang out with us for a couple of days, and yeah, we always every Easter we go to the south of Sweden, and I absolutely love it because it's my favorite place in the world. So yeah, my Easter was awesome. So it definitely had to be on my favorites list for this month. And we also last weekend went to my cousins, and I love going to my cousins because unfortunately we don't see each other too often. It's just once a year. If it's not, you know, a special occasion, then if we're lucky we can see each other twice a year. But every single time we hang out, it's it was yesterday we saw each other because we just laugh a lot and have so much fun together. And they have lots of fun games at their house, and a game that we played together this time, it's called Riktigt går in Swedish, and I believe it's called Telestrations in English. And you have a sketchbook, and yeah, I think so, and you write, you get a word, you have to write it down, draw a picture, pass it on to the next player, and the next player has to guess what you have been drawing. And write it down, pass it on to the next player, and that person has to draw the thing that you have the player before you have written down. I don't know if that makes sense, but in the end, when the sketch book comes back to you, hopefully it's the same image or word as you started out with. And it was so much fun because quite often it did end up with a totally different word and image than you started with, and it's so much fun to see that and all the drawings, and it's hilarious, and I can really recommend you to try it out because I think it's such a fun game, and I wish we had it here. Maybe I should buy it for myself because I think it's so much fun. So if you haven't played that before, I can really recommend it. So my next favorite that I want to talk about is a TV show that I started to watch this month, and it is Gilmore Girls. And I'm sure that lots of you have already seen it because I remember a couple years back I started to watch the show, but I just saw a couple of episodes and I didn't watch anymore. But anyways, I started to watch it now because I found it on Netflix, and I absolutely love that show. It's so heartwarming and cozy and cute. Yeah, I just really enjoy it. But I'm only on season 2, so I have a long way to go because I think it's 7 seasons or something. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on enjoying that show for the months to come. So my next favorite is a podcast, and I feel like it's become a theme that every single month when I do these videos I recommend a podcast. But what can I say? I love podcasts, and I think that you can learn a lot from listening to one, and I definitely like to listen to podcasts when I go for my morning walks. So anyways, this month's podcast is hosted by a girl who's called Ella Grace Denton, and I was so excited when I got to know that she has started a podcast that's called Rewilding. I have been following Ella for on Instagram for many years now, and for quite a few years she was a vegan. She's not anymore, unfortunately, but I still enjoy lots of the things that she's talking about. And in her podcast she brings, talks more about all these subjects that she has been touching on her Instagram. So she has been really into sustainability, not veganism anymore, but still, sustainable living, and just feminine or female community, and just growth and she also talks a lot about like taboo subjects and things that she's been struggling with, and things that, you know, what have helped her to grow. So if you're interested in all these subjects and topics, you should definitely check her out. And when I think about her, I think about like spirituality, crystals, and like card pulling. So if this is something that resonates with you, go and check her out. So my next favorite is a brush, or not specifically this brush, but more so dry brushing. I've had this brush for so many years that I can't remember where I bought it, but I think it was in a grocery store by the like hygiene section with like all the bath salts and things like that. And if I'm sometime in the future gonna buy a new one, I think I'm gonna buy one that is like better quality, have maybe like softer bristles and without the plastic. But I'm not gonna buy a new one until this is like broken, because that's very wasteful. But yeah, it comes with a like long handle, so you can like brush your back as well, which I never do because I'm too lazy. But yeah, I've just been like dry brushing like a couple of times a week, and I really enjoy it. I use it mostly for like dry skin, and I feel like my skin has become like softer and like more smooth in general. But I know it's like a long list of benefits of dry brushing. I can't remember all the benefits on the top of my head. I think one of them is like better circulation. I don't know if my circulation is better now than before I started to dry brush, but you know, for the purpose of getting like rid of dry skin and making my skin like smoother and softer, is working really good. So my last favorite I want to talk about this month is kind of like a lifestyle change, but not really a big change because I've been eating like this for so long, and it is a whole food plant-based diet. And I mean, I've been eating like that for a real long time, but on top of that I've been eating lots of vegan junk food, just as my family, and they can tell you that I'm the sauce queen in this house. And I mean, it's not wrong to eat, you know, some junk food now and then, but I've been kind of eating a lot of it. And this past month I've been really, you know, trying to eat less of it and really like focus on eating like a whole food plant-based diet. And let me tell you, it's been great and I really love it. I've been listening to all of these like plant-based doctors for years, and you know, people like Nina and Randa, Mr. and Mrs. Vegan, Chef AJ, I don't know, there's so many people who are eating this way, and I've been really like thinking that they are doing such a good job at, you know, spreading the like a healthy lifestyle, like a message, and you know, being like, oh yeah, I really want to eat like them, and I kind of did. But as I said, on top of it, I kind of poured lots of sugary sauces and things, you know, really processed vegan junk food like on top. Anyways, so I just want to say that I've been really enjoying more like simple plant-based, like whole foods lately, and it's been awesome. And I also want to say that I found a new like influencer or a person on YouTube that I've really been enjoying, who are eating the same as all the other people I talked about, and her name is Healthy Emmy, and I really enjoyed her like content on YouTube, and I've been just like binge watching all of her videos, especially her what to eat in a day, which I think is very interesting, and she eats lots of yummy whole foods. And yeah, I just want to say that it's been awesome, and I just want to recommend you to eat more whole food plant-based and eat more, you know, fruits and veggies, legumes, potatoes, and did I get everything? Fruits, veggies, you know, starches, and legumes. Anyways, so yeah, that's all my favorites from this month. And I don't think it was, oh yeah, I just want to mention that I've been loving like this is such a random and weird favorite, but I just want to say that I've been loving like how to say, like oven baked red onions this month. It's been like my obsession this month, and usually I didn't really care about the onions, to be honest, but lately I've just been loving them, and not really raw, but baked. So I think I'm gonna have that for lunch right now. And yeah, please let me know in the comments down below what you have been loving this month. I'm really curious to know all the things that you guys have been loving each and every month, and I want to have some, you know, tips and inspirational things that I can try out myself. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Hej då!